some wrist stretches. So hands are flat on the ground, elbows are straight, locked out, shoulder blades are pulled down. So we're gonna slowly inch forward, loading the wrists, pushing the whole palm and fingers through the ground. Ease back, coming into that wrist extension again, and back, pulling the fingertips and palms into the ground. Hopefully I don't lose you guys again. Check in, make sure your shoulder blades aren't creeping up in towards your ears. Good, so now we're gonna switch directions. So we're gonna actually face the fingers in towards our body. This one's a little bit harder, so make sure you ease into it. And we're rocking backwards, so slowly rocking back, grip the ground with the fingers, back to neutral. Elbows straight, shoulder blades down. That's 2, we're gonna do 5 of these, purposefully gripping the ground with the fingers. Good, so we're gonna go back into the wave. Maybe some circles with the wrists. That one can be a little bit tender, so you really have to ease into it. It does get better over time in wave discomfort. Excellent, so we're gonna come onto the ground into a frog position. So knees are separated, feet are flat. Hi everyone, thanks for joining. We lost connection a little while ago, so it's a difficult morning already. We're just in frog right now. So elbows are gonna be on the ground. And from here you can see I have a lot of extension through my back, so you're gonna tuck your tail to make your spine nice and straight. And then from here we're rocking. So keep that tail tucked as you rock forwards and backwards, loading in that back range. Feeling a bit of pull through the groin or the adductor muscles. Make sure we're maintaining, tucking the tail, pulling the ribs down. Breathing in and out through the nose. From here, we are going to stay in this position, maybe try and get a little bit wider into your split, and we're going to actually try and lift that back foot. So we're going to lift for a set of 5, keep the tail tucked, that's 1, 2, squeezing from the hip joint, breathing, 1 more, that's 5, and switch legs. We're going to do 5 on the other side. That's about 4 and 5. Okay, so we're going to slowly peel ourselves back into a seated position. And from here, we're going to actually come into a straddle. So I'm going to use the wall because my back's a little bit sore today to help support it. If you don't need the wall, don't use it. All right, so from here, we are going to fingertip walk forwards, trying to melt with each breath out. letting the back fold. We're slowly making our way, angling over the left leg. Continuing to melt. Coming back to the center. Swaying to the other leg. Do one more each side. Upper body is as relaxed as it can be. Last one, sweeping across to the right leg. Good, we are just gonna finish off with some stretches, so a little bit more passive mobility today rather than active mobility. So one leg is gonna come in, and we are going to reach up and over. So kind of facing your chest in front as you reach across. Breathing. And we'll take one more big breath in and out through the nose. And now we're angling our chest over the thigh, similar to what we did with the sways in our straddle. So angling forward, reaching for that foot or that shin. 3 breaths in and out. Trying to melt with the breath out. Good, and switch legs. So we'll finish up with the stretch, both variations on the opposite leg. So first reaching up and over. Using our exhale to buy a little bit more range each time. Good, now we're angling over that leg, reaching for the toes or the shin. Good, we are gonna do one more just to finish up with some active spinal segmentation. So we're gonna do lumbar, so I want everyone's head in their forearms, bum is up in the air, knees are under hips. And we're gonna try and articulate just for the lumbar spine. However, I want you to think about pulling one segment up at a time from the base. So sacrum into the low spine, into the mid spine, and then mid spine sinks, one vertebra at a time until we come into full extension. So we're gonna start head and forearms, starting in extension or belly is down. We're gonna tuck the tail, one vertebra at a time until we've hit our max, where the thoracics meet the lumbars. And then we're gonna do the opposite, pulling away, one segment at a time. It's hard to control if you've never done this, so you really have to think about what you're doing. Rep number 2, flexing, one vertebra at a time, pushes up towards the ceiling. And then from the top down, one vertebra at a time, pulls towards the ground. One more, flexion. And extension. One at a time.